Ah, repetition. I love it. My friends do, I do. It's reassuring doing the same things again and again. Almost like it's giving my mind a sense of security. For example, me and my friends after school, this was quite a while ago, but we would always game, and on a Friday, I think it was, just before the weekend, right after school. And so as soon as I got home, we would all usually be on Fortnite. Yes, this was quite a while ago. But eventually this became a thing. Every Friday after school, we would be online. We wouldn't even have to ask. We would just be online. Even after everyone parted separate ways, like most friendship groups do. Eventually. Every Friday, I would still hop on the Xbox. Even to the point where I did not enjoy video games anymore. The very thing that was a way for me to escape reality, stress, worries, became boring, became a habit. My name is Wilder, and I help other young men like me improve their life. I want to talk about breaking, and not just that actually, destroying the bad habits causing you to feel terrible, and I have a feeling you already know what those habits are for you. First things first, what are your bad habits? Don't lie to yourself, alright? Just be completely honest. It's just me and you. You are the only one watching this right now. And if you are watching this, chances are that there probably is something. There is something on your mind that you know is a bad habit. All of us get into habits that we come to eventually regret. If you're somewhat around my age, 14 to 20, then is it vaping, drinking, or going to house parties to escape the stress of school? Family problems? Is it video games? Or is it porn? Social media scrolling? Or eating as you binge watch Netflix or anime? Or is it all of them? Because I was at a point where it was all of them for me. But if you look at me right now, I'm outside, escaping reality in a different way. Yes, I do have my motorcycle helmet on. Because ultimately, that is why you have bad habits. It's a way of escapism. Because chances are, life is pretty shit. So you've indulged in instant gratification, and it helps for a moment, but it makes you feel worse in the long run afterwards, and you know it does. So why do you feel terrible, depressed, more anxious? Why you feel empty? Because instant gratification is known to affect your mental health and makes it worse. And poor mental health leads to symptoms such as depression, being more anxious, feeling empty. So if you relate to any of these, chances are you probably have poor mental health. But weirdly enough, it's kind of obvious. Obviously, scrolling on your phone, on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, porn even, at 1 a.m. in the morning when your body craves sleep, obviously that is going to affect your mental health. And the sad thing is, when I was in college, I know pretty much everyone, all of my peers and friends, all had the exact same problem and were doing this exact thing, including me. And all of them said, "Oh, but I can't sleep, that's why I go on my phone." No. You can't sleep because you're on your phone. If you stimulate your mind right before you sleep, it's going to be more difficult to sleep. So, is the big question. How do you stop? Well, the best thing that you could possibly do is to break a habit before it even starts. When you get that craving to vape, as soon as you even think about it, stop yourself. Because just the thought will most likely lead to the action, and instead replace it with something else. For example, I could do with a vape right now. Wait, no, fuck that. I don't smoke. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go out for a run instead. I'm going to go for a walk in the woods. Something else that you enjoy. That's delayed gratification. And unlike instant gratification, delayed gratification actually helps your mental health. It's the complete opposite. However, it's more difficult. Unlike instant gratification, it doesn't make you feel better straight away. You feel better for longer afterwards. It's like getting into a cold shower. It sucks at first, but then after you feel as if you've got a boost of energy. I also want to talk about visualization. Visualize the future you, the one that doesn't smoke, on nofap, works out, attractive as fuck. And then imagine that person, how they would look, standing in front of you. It could be 5 years from now. They could be 10 years older than you. Imagine them taking your hand. As silly as it sounds, just pretend to be that person. As stupid as that sounds, it helps. If you think about it, your thoughts are incredibly powerful. Your mind has a huge influence on how you act during out your day. Say if you think of the guy who says and thinks, "Oh, I'm quitting," he is much more likely to fail than the guy who says and thinks, "I don't vape, I don't smoke." Hopefully this has helped you out. Stay consistent and do the best you can. Love you, bro.